Oh, okay.
It killed the deal, $200 million.
Out of the 16, I think I bid it on 5 and I ended up buying. Hey guys, it's Casey from The Compass Circle and I'm back with yet another YouTube video. Today we're gonna do things a little bit different just because I know you guys know me for trucking. But recently I have scaled into diversifying my real estate portfolio. So I thought I'd bring on one of my really close friends who's helping me on this journey, and that is Mrs. Venitra Stevens of the Harvey Group here in Memphis, Tennessee. Venitra, thank you for coming. Hey girl, I appreciate you for coming.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
For those of you who don't know, Venitra is my personal realtor here in the Memphis, Tennessee area. And over the last, let's say, year and a half, I've been coming here, you know, just doing business and different things. And Venitra has been very vital in helping me to get situated and just to see what my options are and so on and so forth. So if you're like me and you want to get your hands in, you know, a multitude of things, I thought it best to bring her on so she could just tell us all about, you know, diversifying in real estate and also to give you guys some tips on what to do if you're looking to invest as well.
Yes.
I wanted to get into real estate. You know, I made my money in trucking. I've been doing that for a while, trucking. All right, I'm like, I need to do something else.
Right.
The money is great, but I'm like, I got kids, they're gonna be grown soon.
Yes.
I just need to be doing something else with my money. Do you remember we went to a restaurant and we sat down and I was like, Venitra, I got all this money just sitting around. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And he was like, how much? And when I told you, he was like, what?
Buy a house.
Yeah, he was like, you need to get in real estate, but I'm not married, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm not, so sometimes it's kind of, I'm not fearful, but you just don't always want to make that move.
Right.
So in my mind, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do real estate, it needs to be most bang for my buck. And I'm automatically thinking commercial real estate, right?
Right.
So you started sending me the listings for like, you know, multifamily and all that kind of stuff. And I'm still here, you know, perusing the area. So I met a couple people who were telling me about the tax sale.
Yep.
So this is, interestingly enough, this is how we ended up with this house. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, okay.
So I, you know, the tax sale came up. I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
I think they had like 573 properties at this tax sale, Shelby County tax sale. And so I looked at all the listings, made a list of 16 homes, and I didn't know how to bid. I didn't know how to do nothing, but I knew a couple people who did bid, and there's a couple auctions, and the people I knew primarily didn't do the tax sale, but it was like, just go bid. So I looked at 16 of them. Out of the 16, I think I bid it on 5, and I ended up buying 3. After I bought them, I was like, okay, well, let me just have you tell me what's what. Because I got them for so cheap, I'm like, well, she got to know something about it.
Right.
So I don't remember, but she was like, hey, I want some, can I come over some about some government contracting? And you show me, because you want to do that.
On the real estate side.
On the real estate side. We'll talk about that in a second. But so you come over, we're sitting at the table, and I'm like, okay, well, my lease is up in August. Well, can you look at these properties and just tell me whatever, you know, general information, which you did.
Yep.
Thank you for that. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna probably be looking in a little while, so let me just show you what I would like in the event that I do decide to buy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. That's what.
See this beautiful property.
Yes.
In this lovely area I love.
Yes.
And it's like what, 7:30, 7:45 at night, it's dark.
Yep.
And you say, you want to go see, and when I see the words coming out of your mouth, do you want to go see it, right? It's in slow motion, like watching somebody fall. I'm thinking you're going to say, do you want to go see it in the morning? Baby said, do you want to go see it right now? Right? And I was like, well, hell yeah. I mean, you going, I'm going, right?
Yes.
Saw the house, fell in love with the house.
Yes.
And they got another bidder, right?
They had another offer.
They had another offer. Okay. Now we're on the hunt, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm on the hunt. And that night, I'm telling you, that I was in Nashville and I said, can you FaceTime me in the morning? And baby got right up.
Yes.
The next day and FaceTime me from the property. And I knew right then, even though the phone kept going out, I said, that's it. Now, the house is expensive,
Okay.
Over $1 million. So it was no way I was going to just put in an offer without seeing it.
Right.
I think with a home, just like a man or anything else, you're going to get also some stuff that I would have done that different. But
Absolutely.
I've seen enough shows. My mother's a real estate agent, so I understand. Like, you're going to get some stuff you might not want either.
Right.
But just get in there and change it.
Just get in there and make it your own. Put your own touch on it.
Yeah. I have been, I've been doing well for myself for a while now. But even me, the trauma that I had from being a younger business owner and
Yes.
going through a divorce and getting up and falling down and getting up and falling down. Sometimes it can make you just skittish, about
Yes.
business deals. I could have probably bought way before I did.
Yes.
But because of things that have happened to me in the past, and another thing is you can have money, right? Mm-hmm. But if you don't go fix up your credit or you don't go, do other things.
Can
that
you say
need,
that again?
Yeah, you can have money. Let me just tell you, you can have all the money you want, but you're not going to be able to duffel bag the situation. You're going to have to show where your money came from.
Exactly.
So you can't do that without credit. So you gotta fix your credit up. I mean, and again, like even for me, I should have probably been buying a lot sooner than I had, but I just had financial black girl trauma. Like,
Understood.
that's a thing.
That is true.
Yeah.
And then for you, as a person that had the finances to back you, I know Uncle Sam is coming knocking at your door.
Oh, baby. He don't gotta knock at my door because I beat him to the punch. Like,
Okay. Right. So you beat him to the punch,
Yeah.
but can you curtail some of that cost?
Yeah.
With real estate?
Sure can.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
can. So you can have more tax sheltered, items in your portfolio to help you kind of
for sure.
Uncle Sam
For
to
sure.
the punch.
Yeah, I think that's another thing too. And this is funny. We were talking about this the other day at the Brokers Open.
Yes.
How we were talking about, having good debt to offset
Absolutely.
what you make, because that's another game people don't talk about. We strive so hard to go out here and make this money, make this money, make this money. Now you're out of the rat race, But now what you don't know is if you don't have something else to offset what you're making, you're going to be losing all the money you make because you don't have any debt. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's something I had to really not learn because I knew, but implementing it is a different.
Yes.
It's just a different part of
Absolutely.
the game. So I just have to thank you because now I got that big old write-off
Come
that I can
on.
live in.
Come on.
I don't want to.
I'm so excited for
I don't
you.
want to toot my own horn, but beat.
Beat.
No,
I'm so
that's big
excited.
beat for you.
Yes.
because you did a good job.
You are a boss
Yeah.
in your space.
I don't think about it though.
I know that you don't, but
Yeah.
I appreciate that because you were willing to avail yourself and say, hey, what you want? Now, what I did also know is you're not a person that's going to repeat yourself. And if you don't take
Dang,
the
V,
advice.
what I do, V?
If
I
you're
was
not-
hard on somebody. What I do, V?
If you're not going to take the advice, if you're not going to implement the things.
How you
can-
know that?
Because you can give all the secret sauce if you want. If you don't do anything
But
with
did
it,
you see
then-
me get on somebody? Is that why you say that?
Well, you asked me, what's next for you?
Oh,
Like,
what you got going on?
so what we doing?
Oh, what you say? What you gonna do different?
So I knew that for a fact. I'm like that to an extent as well too.
Yeah.
And when people are asking about real estate and things like that, because I understand it can get a little bit draining.
Yeah. Oh,
To
thanks.
continue to, tell people the same thing, and
Yeah.
they fall flat and they do nothing
Yeah.
with it. So with how you are as a woman, to have the money to come while you sleep.
Wait, to what?
To come while you sleep. To be deposited while you sleep.
Oh, I was
The
like,
income.
what? Okay.
The income.
Oh, yeah.
The income.
Yeah.
For the people that got the gutter minds, that's not what I'm talking about.
It must be me because I was like, wait, what? I'm the one with the gutter mind. I'm like,
sorry.
wait, run that back.
Okay, so the finances,
Okay.
the mailbox money.
Right.
Like
okay.
they
that comes while you're sleeping.
that comes while you're sleeping, and you don't do hard work. Now you work mentally, and you're a solution-based person.
Right.
So you let your mind work.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
you don't do a whole lot of
No.
man. You just getting it out the mud
No,
and doing
no,
it. You have people in place
Now I do.
to scale your business.
Yes, now I do.
And to make your business work for you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are the true definition of a business owner, not
Yeah.
just self-employed,
Yeah.
but a business owner.
Yeah. I mean, it took 40 years to get here. But hey.
Hey, you still got life in you.
I think representation matters. When I first started my contracting journey, I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
Okay.
And it was FBO.gov back then. And I was so sick of these trucks breaking down. I was like, listen, I don't know what none of this stuff is, but I got to get on this website and figure it out because I have to lock in.
Right.
And you always hear the saying, representation matters, representation matters, representation matters. And it's just like a slogan, right? But until this black lady showed up at my door one day for me and was like, oh yeah, I got $700 million in contracts. She put a face to what was possible.
Right.
Now, for me, do you feel like in your field that if you didn't have faces, brown faces that look like yours, you would be just, you would have that same conviction? Or do you feel like because you are surrounded by, people that look like you, it's easier to,
it gives me
to
hope,
claim?
and it gives me the motivation to say, okay, even if I can't talk to that person, or even if I can't have a conversation or consultation with that person, I'm on their website.
Right.
What books do they have?
Right.
What books are they reading?
Right.
Who are they around? What are some of the success leaves clues?
Yeah.
All the time. So it gives me that reassurance and that affirmation that's saying, okay, follow some of the things, pick and choose, tweak out, make it your own, and go forward. And don't stop until you get there.
I can say that, when I'm making a lot of money and I'm getting big deposits and I'm doing, events and it makes me feel very important. Like nothing makes me feel more confident than, ding, that money hit my account. Like, baby, you want to see somebody's chest go from swole?
Yes.
Let me wake up
To
and it's some money.
explosive.
Yeah. Doing business at a very high level, high figures, high commissions. It's not something that everybody's doing. Does that make you feel more empowered, or how does it make you feel?
I'm still modest. People say, you so humble, you so
You really
modest. You so modest. But I know I'm going to work.
Yeah, period.
I'm going to work.
Right.
But it does give me that level of confidence where I can share with the next person.
Right.
If I can do it, now you got to roll up your arms, roll up your sleeves, roll up your pants, like put your boots on, whatever you need to do. Because I'm going to work.
Yeah, regardless.
There's no ifs, ands, buts, and what's and maybes about it. I'm gonna work, but it does make me feel empowered because again, I know I'm trailing up to my goal and my vision of where I really want to be. I want to be a maven.
I was just gonna say,
what
is your
maven.
goal? How far you want to take this thing?
So with real estate, I want to be worth in real estate assets $200 million
And that's doable. That's very doable.
before I close my eyes.
Oh, I think
That
you
is
can do
something
it.
that I want to do.
Well, Miss Venitra Stevens, I totally appreciate you for coming on my platform. You're
Thank
actually
you.
my first non-trucking
Yeah.
guest that I've had.
Okay,
but
I'm not
rightfully
special.
so, you helping me slide onto this real estate side.
And you're going to do well, though.
I am. I mean,
You're going to do well.
I'm 5 houses in.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can catch you on that 200 million. I don't know if I want to do that. How can they find you? Because I mean, she's been a wonderful. I mean, we have something under contract right now.
Yes.
We're about to close, and I mean, as friend and client, and just my good sister over here. I
Yes.
can really say, if you're in the Memphis area, look her up. How can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram, Venitra Stevens. Let me spell my name for you. It's V as in Victory, ENYTRA. Stevens with the PH, STEPHENS. So I'm Venitra Stevens on Instagram. I am Venitra Stevens on Facebook. Feel free to reach out and call me. I'm here to help. I'm here to serve.
Guys, make sure that you are subscribing, liking, and sharing the content, okay? As you can see, we're doing something just a little bit different because now as I, meander over into different areas, I'm going to take you guys with me. So make sure that you guys go get that trucking and contracting class on my website.
Yes.
For if anybody in any industry, Venitra's here is in real estate, but if you're in medical, education space, all spaces, the government is always looking to buy and sell goods and services. With that being said, I'm Casey of the Compass Circle, and I'll see you guys.